prevent environmental degradation. This is how we are going to do it. By first of all constructing public toilets from where we are going to dump the waste into a treatment tank whereby we are going to add ash into the sludge so as to bind the particles together. From the treatment plant, the sludge flows into a dehydrating tank whereby we are going to use solar energy that some of the biomass produced from the treatment tank there to heat it to ensure that the sludge dries completely. Also, it provides employment opportunities to the youth in the slums, thereby helping us to curb the growth of criminals in those slum areas. It also enables us to manage the waste effectively, since it is this waste which is going to be used in the production of this jam. Within the startup of the business, our immediate target market are going to be the slum dwellers and the low-income earners. After a period of time, we shall be able to provide to the schools, the prisons, hotels, and even expand to the other slums.
The winner of this event is Mangu High School Team B. Mangu Team B.
My name is Tabitha Juma, and the presentation I'd like to make is about is a concept that we worked on with my friends. What we intend to do is to establish an all-organic farm that encapsulates the growing of strawberries in the open and tomatoes under a greenhouse that will curb the demand which outstrips supply in Kisumu County, since few people have ventured into the production of the two. Now, the problem of water hyacinth within Lake Victoria will also become, since we'll be using it as a fertilizer within our farm, with the locals growing the water hyacinth from the lake itself. And be it known that we will also sell our farm produce to the local market at relatively lower price. Our mini agribusiness takes on an all-organic policy, which commensurates with the following. 1. Water hyacinth as a fertilizer, since it's a copious consumer of nutrients, which releases back into the soil through decomposition. 2. Floating grow covers as a pest control method. And thirdly, solar pumps for irrigation. Now, during the markets, you find that there is a change in tastes and preferences amongst consumers. And this forces daily processing industries to incorporate different flavors into their products. We intend to generate income through the sale of the Chandler strawberries, which go at around 200 shillings per cluster. And we also intend to sell the tomatoes, which you find that the tomato plant yields about 16 to 20 kilograms of the tomatoes in a planting season, and the tomatoes go to about 150 to 200 Kenya shillings per kilo. In the local market. We also intend to sell extra fertilizer, which comes from the water hyacinth. From our revenue model, we've tabulated the expenditures against the gains. We find that we need about 2 acres of land, along with some necessary requirements to start the farm. This sets us to about a high initial gross profit margin of 1.2 million Kenya shillings, making the agribusiness concept viable for startup.
Our second runners-up this year's Diamond Challenge Africa is Maseno Boys High School, the media and agriculture business in Kisumu.
I'm Victor Ocheno Mondi, and I am here representing the Takeaways Power.
The take-homes are special type of homes that decompose the waste into manure, and this manure will act as our income because we will sell it as a cheaper alternative to the inorganic fertilizers. We sell it to the farmers. We plan to act as consultants to them, whereby, because by the time they are buying our homes, it means that they believe in our project. The farmers will be able to get a cheaper alternative to the inorganic manures. And we also see our target, our startup capital is around 170,000. And for land, where to grow our crops, with this will be sourced from the school to the expansive land that we have at school. We'll be able to pay back the money for the 4th month because of, as you can see there, the different income as you expect. With your funding, we'll be able to just have a small step, but to be a big leap for Kenya as a nation. Thank you and God bless.
Third position goes to Mangu High School Team A. for Tiger Waste position.